Hi and welcome to this video that tells the story of Joe Rogan and how he became one of the most famous personalities in the entertainment industry. Joe Rogan is an American comedian, actor, podcaster, and TV host. Joe Rogan was born in Newark, New Jersey in 1967, but he grew up in San Francisco. He spent his childhood in various parts of the city and attended several different schools, including Newton North High School in Massachusetts. As a young person, he developed an interest in martial arts and began training in Taekwondo and Karate at the age of 14. He later became a skilled competitor, winning several martial arts championships before starting his career as a stand-up comedian in New York and Los Angeles. Rogan is known for his unique style, which combines humor, critical thinking, and discussions on a variety of topics. Rogan began his career as a stand-up comedian in the early 1990s. He performed at various clubs in New York and Los Angeles, and he soon became a popular and respected comedian. Rogan's stand-up specials became very popular, and his style became known for being funny, honest, and controversial. But it wasn't until Joe Rogan became the host of the American version of the TV show, Fear Factor, in 2001 that he became known to a wider audience. Fear Factor was a reality show in which participants were challenged to do dangerous and extreme stunts. Rogan's role as host on the show made him a popular TV personality, and he was watched by millions of viewers every week. After Fear Factor was cancelled in 2006, Joe Rogan began to focus more on his career as a podcaster and commentator. In 2009, he started the podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, which is now one of the most popular and influential podcasts in the world. On The Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan invites various guests, such as scientists, writers, athletes, comedians, and politicians, to discuss a wide range of topics. Rogan's ability to make his guests feel comfortable and open up, as well as his own curiosity and critical thinking, has made the podcast one of the most interesting and informative available. The Joe Rogan Experience is one of the most popular podcasts in the world and has a large global following. The podcast has been ranked number 1 on iTunes in the US and Canada, and it has also been in the top 10 in several other countries, including Australia, the UK, Ireland, and New Zealand. Rogan also has a large following on social media, with millions of followers on platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. His YouTube channel has over 13 million subscribers, and his videos have been viewed billions of times around the world. But it's not just the podcast that has made Joe Rogan one of the most popular personalities in the entertainment industry. Rogan is also a passionate supporter of martial arts, and he has been one of the most recognizable voices in MMA, or mixed martial arts. He has commented on a number of major MMA fights and has hosted several major MMA events, including the UFC. Rogan has also been an advocate for the legalization of cannabis, and he has openly talked about his use of cannabis for many years. This has made him an important voice in the legalization debate, and he has interviewed several experts and politicians on this topic on his podcast. Overall, it's Joe Rogan's combination of humor, curiosity, critical thinking, and controversial opinions that has made him one of the most popular personalities in the entertainment industry. He is a person who dares to challenge conventional thoughts and ideas, and who is passionate about bringing out different viewpoints and perspectives. He has inspired many people around the world to think deeply and be more open to new ideas and perspectives. Joe Rogan has been involved in some controversies throughout his career. One of the most talked about events was when he spoke positively about the use of hydroxychloroquine as a treatment option for COVID-19, even though there was not sufficient scientific evidence at that time to prove its effectiveness. This led to criticism from some critics who claimed that his statements could lead to dangerous consequences. Rogan has also been criticized for some of his controversial comments on his podcast, including comments about transgender individuals, women, and different ethnic groups. Some critics argue that his comments may contribute to normalizing stereotypical attitudes and discrimination. Rogan has also been criticized for providing a platform to some controversial personalities and figures on his podcast, including Alex Jones and Milo Yiannopoulos. This has led to accusations that Rogan legitimizes extremist views and ideas. Due to these and other controversial incidents, Rogan has become a controversial figure in some circles. At the same time, he also has a large and dedicated fan base that respects his honesty, curiosity, and ability to explore controversial topics in an interesting and informative way. Although Joe Rogan is a public figure who has been a part of the entertainment industry for several decades, there are still a few things that not many people know about him. Here are some examples. He is an excellent wrestler. Joe Rogan has been training in wrestling since he was young, and he was a very skilled athlete. In 1987, he won the U.S. Open Championship in Taekwondo, and in 1996, he became the California State Champion in Taekwondo. He is also a devoted follower of Jiu-Jitsu, and he has a black belt in this martial art. He has had a career as an actor. Although Joe Rogan is best known for his career as a comedian, podcast host, and MMA commentator, he has also had a successful career as an actor. He has appeared in a number of films and TV series, including News Radio, Zookeeper, Here Comes the Boom, Entourage, and The Man Show. He has an interest in science. Joe Rogan is known for his curiosity and critical thinking, and he has a special interest in science and technology. He has interviewed many scientists and experts on his podcast, and he has also collaborated with Elon Musk to promote the idea of colonizing Mars. He has struggled with anxiety and depression. Although Joe Rogan appears as a confident and positive person, he has openly talked about his experiences with anxiety and depression. He has stated that he has learned to cope with these challenges by exercising, eating healthily, and having a positive outlook on life. He has also encouraged others to be open about their own mental health issues and seek help when necessary. Joe Rogan keeps his personal life relatively private, but a few details are known. He has been married to his wife, Jessica Rogan, since 2009, and they have 2 daughters together. Jessica Rogan previously worked as a cocktail waitress and model, but she is now a talent manager. Rogan is also an avid supporter of fitness and nutrition, and he has stated that he exercises regularly and follows a diet based on low-carb and paleo principles. He has also been open about his use of cannabis and psychedelic drugs and has argued for the legalization and regulation of these substances. Rogan is also a skilled hunter and martial artist, and he has previously stated that these activities give him a sense of discipline and focus. Joe Rogan has stated that he is not a religious person, but he has an interest in spirituality and explores different religious and philosophical perspectives. He has said that he respects people who have a strong belief in a higher power, but he himself sees himself more as an agnostic who neither denies nor confirms the existence of a divine force. Rogan has also stated that he believes in living in the moment and following one's own personal morals, rather than rigid religious doctrines. Please follow me on YouTube.